Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, let us take a look at the headlines. Government not diluting MRSSA amendments meant to strengthen law, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. Soyong MLA flags compensation in Western Bypass project. Government assures probe into alignment land disputes. Ronnie Lingdor seeks faster work on Shillong-Dauki Road. Concerns raised over defence not for Rilbong-Barik flyover. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for inclusive people-centric AI at India AI Impact Summit 2026. And Google announces $15 billion America-India Connect subsea cable initiative at India AI Summit. The news in detail, and first the local news. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today clarified in the Assembly that the government has no intention of undermining the MRSSA 2016, stating proposed amendments aim to strengthen the Act following judicial observations and scrutiny by the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. Replying to a resolution moved by Leader of Opposition Mukul Sangma, he said certain provisions risk conflicting with constitutional guarantees under Article 19. The CM said discussions with the centre are ongoing to operationalize entry-exit checkpoints under a proposed immigration framework. After assurances that the matter is under examination, Mukul Sangma withdrew his resolution.
I think there is no doubt, I would not use the word I think, I would rather say that there is no doubt that when it comes to illegal immigration and protection of our people and the protection of our land, it is the top priority of every single member of this House, and I'm sure every single citizen of our state.
Deputy Chief Minister in charge Transport, Tsnyaw Bhalangdhar, informed the Assembly that no state funds were used for the Right Shillong initiative launched by Chief Minister. Replying to a query by North Shillong MLA Adelbert Nongrum, he said 20 e-cycles were deployed under a sustainable mobility project with cycle lanes planned in new road designs, especially in New Shillong Township. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma added the initiative is externally supported, has seen about 1,600 users and aligns with long-term urban mobility planning.
Yes, for a new project, for example, that new roads have been constructed in New Shillong already. New vehicles to cycle truck has been deployed. So we are discussing, but everything in New Shillong, within the whole Shillong has not within the city, there are roads that is more or less new cycle truck, but for a new project I discussed with the department, we are making sure that especially on the new township, all the new vehicles of this cycle truck has been deployed.
Sir, as a government and as a society, we need to try. We need to innovate. We need to find new ways and means. If even before trying, we say we are not going to do anything, then we will be standing still and we will never move forward. As a society and as a government and as a state. Clearly, sir, in this particular reply is mentioned that none of the government's money was spent. This was a grant or contribution made by a German agency in collaboration with us to experiment and see how to move forward, because we do desire to see that in the future.
UDP MLA from Soyong, Sinshar Kupar Roy Lingdor, today raised concerns in the Assembly over alleged land compensation gaps and alignment deviations in the Western Bypass project executed by National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. Responding during question hour, Deputy Chief Minister in charge, PWD Preston Tinsong, said 96 to 97% compensation cases are settled, with remaining under review and disputes handled through grievance and arbitration. Leader of Opposition Mukul Sangma also flagged alignment concerns and possible misuse of mineral extraction rules, with the government assuring a prop.
That's where I found that there are lands excavated by the allotted NHIDCL company beyond the revenue paid land, because there are times where they change the alignment, and during the construction also there are sediments that are damaging the paddy fields. And that's where the question arises. The landowners have come to me for questions, and also they have gone to the Department of Revenue to raise many queries. So my question here is, what will the government or revenue department or the allotted NHIDCL company do to the landowners of the unoccupied or unpaid portion regarding the land compensation?
If there is any grievances happens to any particular landowner, as I've already said, room is there to listen the grievances and also to resolve the issues. And we do have the district collector revenue who will supervise, who will monitor, who will see, who will attend to all these grievances faced by any particular landowners. And in case if the issues is so complicated where ultimately the district collector are not able to resolve, then we have another steps of grievances where it can be resolved, and that is in the form of arbitrator. So that there is a room, sir. There is a room wherever the grievances arises, we are there to resolve the issues.
Power Minister Medba Lingdo informed the Assembly that the Meghalaya State Electricity Regulatory Commission, or the MSERC, is a statutory body constituted under the Electricity Act 2003 with powers defined under Section 86 of the Act. Replying to a question by UDP MLA Paul Lingdo, the minister said the commission is currently functioning with only its chairman, as the post of member law is vacant. He clarified that the state government can issue policy directions in public interest but cannot interfere in core regulatory functions, including tariff determination. The minister also informed that the commission fixes electricity tariffs, regulates power procurement, issues licenses, promotes renewable energy, resolves disputes and ensures quality power supply. He added that annual public hearings are held before finalizing tariffs orders.
In short, sir, I would say that the function of this commission is basically to determine the tariff for generation, supply, transmission, and wheeling of electricity, wholesale, bulk, or retail, as the case may be within the state. To regulate electricity purchase and procurement process of distribution licenses, including the price at which electricity shall be procured from alternative companies or licenses or from other sources through agreements for purchase of power for distribution and supply within the state. C. Solicited intrastate transmission and wheeling of electricity. D. Issue licenses for persons seeking to act as transmission licenses, distribution licenses, and electricity traders with respect to their operations within the state.
Milliam MLA Ronnie V. Lingdo has urged the state government and the NHIDCL to speed up construction of the Shillong-Dawki road, citing prolonged delays and public hardship. He said the vital route links Shillong to the international border town of Dawki, supporting trade, tourism and daily travel. Poor road conditions, congestion, dust pollution and longer travel time have affected residents, transporters, businesses and students. Lingdo added that both urban and rural communities relying on the route are suffering. He also raised concern over defence authorities reportedly denying permission for the proposed Rilbong Barik flyover, which was expected to ease Shillong's traffic congestion.
I think what we've observed, and of course it was raised by one of the magazine hours, that a lot of this cultivable land has been affected because of the construction of this road. So I don't know whether people have been compensated for that or not, or only compensated only for the land acquired. Because for example, now if the level of the road is raised, then the land on both sides gets affected because of the silt and all the spoil that is dumped there. All these are not, in fact, a lot of farmers from my constituency approached me saying that they cannot cultivate anymore. Maybe this also raises a problem during this present budget discussion.
The Dengre MLA Rupa Marak has called for the expansion of the railway line from Mendipathar to Jengjal on the outskirts of Tura, stressing that improved connectivity is crucial for the landlocked Garo Hills region. He added that concerns related to illegal immigration are also being addressed. TMC MLA also voiced concern over the defunct Baljek airport, stating that despite assurances, upgradation work has yet to begin and landowners have not received compensation for the acquired land. The government has earlier expressed its intention to expand the airport to enable operations of smaller aircraft.
Operationalize soon, as promised by CM himself during that MOU signing ceremony. He promised me personally that it will be operationalized by this year's April, in the month of April. But not even an inch of work has been started. So I don't think it is going to be operationalized by April. And besides that, landowners are yet to get the compensation. It has been six years now after the acquisition of land is done. So I don't think it is going to be started soon.
The road leading to Nongkhnum Island, one of the most scenic river island in the region, has fallen into severe disrepair, affecting its image and reducing tourist arrivals. The stretch from Lause and Sokparu villages is almost entirely broken, making travel difficult, especially for small vehicles. Even the newly built road near the riverbank has deteriorated within a year of construction, causing inconvenience to both locals and visitors. Speaking to our correspondent, local resident Ignatius Yaular and Bantay Borlang Marwen, chairman of Halatinrai Eco-Tourism Cooperative Society Limited, Nongstoin, expressed deep concern over the worsening road condition and urged authorities to take immediate action.
Keleng-keleng nak iwai kiri ngut mak siuban kai pandik. Ngak ketu ka sorkar ba kampan saya baik lem nya kene kai ka surok. Aba kumni kakta ya kani ka kam jung kai perthei. Te aba kumta ngakum cerman jung halat rai. Kentulan ya ka sorkar ba kan peg biang ya kani ka surok. Marlimba kajing yati siap kilayakit palat put ajing sisya kidayakit tangkum daki pick up omday bankit daki truck kenamar kanika surok kadika surok jong ka PMEGP kasday ka surok jong ka central ten ray mentakal asneo kumne te ka jenjar ya kini kitoris lada kiwan kayang ni komodri ka surok asneo kipai no sala sinong. Kumtahi tentu ya kasokar bahkan pegbiang sa sisin ya kan ikasurok nang bahkan wanra ya karoy kapar akan ikakhan jungi angni hawas.
The Meghalaya State Skill Development Society conducted a recruitment drive today at the Deputy Commissioner's office in East Giant Hills District. Hundreds of students and unemployed youth from across the district participated in the event. Speaking to DD News Meghalaya, Boy Midakar Skills Development Officer, said the recruitment drive is part of a statewide initiative to tackle youth unemployment by linking job seekers with employers.
Nong kibaran hapo kanega district bangin yo ban pelong namtaga sengi kibamenta bat kabrasyan.
Kidan shibun ki kana kibadan ki balong kinong song jong ka MEGHALAYA ke jungi kiba wat ya ki kam ki jam marngi song thu ba ka perthai ka bang imenta shibun kiba shushong yeng bat kibam don kam bam don jam bat kiba jingjaru khamtam ya ban wat ya ki lat ban yo ikita ki kam ki jam ndai lang ba jong ka office ni nila persyang ban wat ki employer ki ban long kalat ni ban play lenti na kamta kena ki ba wat kam wat jam kum ka jingtip junga bakani ka diru ka sin ka banim kong ka bangin pungyo ban plog kum ka ni ka program po ka district jungi bat kum ni bangasu kumen balang ba jong ni ka sngi ka ban ikat ni kinong song ki ba don po ka district jungi ki ba one check ni ka recruitment drive.
The State Disaster Management Authority, in collaboration with the District Disaster Management Authority, today launched the third phase of the Yuva Apda Mitra Volunteers Training Program at Ribhoi College. The 7-day program aims to train students and volunteers in disaster preparedness and emergency response, wherein they will be equipped with essential skills to assist the public during natural calamities. Addressing the gathering, Assistant Commissioner Akash R. Marak praised the enthusiastic participation of students and urged them to stay prepared to safeguard lives in their communities and share their knowledge with society.
So your decision to participate in this program actually shows your commitment towards your commitment to serve the society. So in times of disaster, trained youth like you will become the first line of support between the community and the administration. See, the civil defense, they can't be everywhere, but with trained youths like you, they can contact you whenever there is a disaster.
The Indian National Congress has launched the Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan to strengthen its grassroots structure by reorganizing leadership across districts. As part of the drive, AICC observer John Richard Lobo visited Ribhoi to gather feedback, consult party workers and help facilitate the appointment of a full-time district president. The observer will tour block committees until February 24th, while ad hoc President Rocky Marweng said the consultations aim to fill the vacant posts and reinforce the party's presence at the crossroads.
The objective of this entire Abhiyan is to strengthen the DCC now. As of now, the various activities that the promotional thinking which our Congress had, but at the grassroots level, for implementation there were a lot of problems. Understanding all these issues, All India Congress Committee thought of revamping the districts and to activize the districts and to see that all the programs are properly implemented at district level.
The Rangbashnong of Maurapat Kirmen's Kem Shangdiar today refuted allegations levelled by some residents regarding the shifting of Maurapat Lower Primary School and the alleged denial of a Jal Jeevan Mission scheme. The clarification came after a few villages had accused the Rangbashnong of high-handedness in relocating the school and of misusing authority in depriving a family of the water supply scheme. Addressing the media today, Shangdiar has denied allegations, calling them baseless and defamatory. He said the school was moved to the community hall by a Dorbar Shnong resolution after the old building became unsafe, stressing the decision was taken in students' interest and no wrongdoing was involved.
kamdon kununu gijima kamdon kununu kata gaji siar posno potau kum halakan tho Henry Shomsu bat sindat hagatu si kami kensan kabalong kumbang yutrong besai namar ngaburu kejingkli papalai kini ki breu kiwan sene habakila lej hakahima ban report ikta ke jusngo persak juki ngingim di bang sngo persak iki ni pedang ke jusngo thu juki Henry ki kam ni pentulun lengba ki komiti ki board sesar snong bat ki board sesar hima te ketu ke wan juki hangne banthat ya snong jumi ngasngo bakam dei kaliti ka badai.
Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rayo today inaugurated the GSW Women-Centric BPO at the Integrated Business Hub and Innovation Centre in Dimapur. The facility set up by the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland with the GSW Foundation under the GSW Shakti initiative is the first women-centric BPO in the Northeast. It aims to provide IT-enabled jobs to women aged 18 and above. Rayo said the initiative supports inclusive, technology-driven growth and women empowerment. And now, the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today emphasized the need to democratize artificial intelligence, saying it must serve as a tool for inclusion and empowerment, especially for the global south. He said this while inaugurating the India AI Impact Summit 2026 at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. Prime Minister Modi stressed that artificial intelligence must be inclusive, ethical and serve the global south. He outlined India's Manav vision for responsible AI, warned against deep fakes and misinformation, and highlighted India's growing strength in semiconductors, data and startups, positioning the country as a hub for affordable and secure AI solutions.
AI इम्पैक्ट समिट में आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन है। ये समिट जिस भारत में हो रही है वो भारत 1/6 ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। भारत दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी युवा आबादी का देश है।
At the India AI Impact Summit, Google has announced a $15 billion investment to boost AI connectivity, including new subsea cables linking India with the United States under the America-India Connect initiative, with a gateway in Visakhapatnam. Speaking at the India AI Impact Summit, Google CEO Sundar Pichai said the project will expand digital links across the southern hemisphere and support AI growth, adding that Google is also partnering with AIIMS to develop AI tools to assist doctors in patient care. And now for the international news. Gulf countries have commenced the holy month of Ramadan following the sighting of the crescent moon. Authorities in Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates confirmed the start of Ramadan 1447 AH on Wednesday evening, with fasting beginning Wednesday. Officials in Qatar and Kuwait also declared February 18 as the first day of Ramadan in line with astronomical calculations. Meanwhile, Oman did not report a moon sighting and announced Thursday as the first day of Ramadan. Now for the sports news. The 6th National Rafting Championship, the Ultimate River Battle, began today at Ship Node in Doda District, Jammu and Kashmir. Held on the challenging rapids of the Chenab River, the 4-day event features top rafting teams from across India, testing their endurance, teamwork and navigation skills. Organized by the Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department with the Doda District Administration, the championship aims to promote Doda as an emerging hub for water sports and eco-tourism. Officials said hosting the national event will boost adventure tourism and benefit local businesses, hospitality and transport sectors. Extensive safety and logistical arrangements have been ensured. Now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was recorded at 17 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 28 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity 22%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature 11 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity 22%. Meanwhile, in Juwai, the minimum temperature 11 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 20%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai says clear weather is most likely to occur. And now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Government not diluting MRSSA amendments meant to strengthen law, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. Soyong MLA flags compensation in Western Bypass project. Government assures probe into alignment land disputes. Ronnie Lingdo seeks faster work on Shillong-Dawki Road. Concerns raised over defence node for Rilbong Barik flyover. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for inclusive people-centric AI at India AI Impact Summit 2026. And Google announces $15 billion America-India Connect subsea cable initiative at India AI Summit. Well, viewers, with that, we have come to the end of the news. Until we meet again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Thank you for watching and good night.
Prime Minister Modi addresses leaders plenary at an AI Impact Summit, says AI needs clear human values as a road to transformation.